Hey everyone, so we're using the infamous Prince 5 team, which I've used quite a bit on ladder just before this video, and it is actually as good as it seems because it just has a lot of option coverage. Sash Gengar is very strong, Scarf Keldeo is a great speed control, but I'm hoping it'll continue doing well now that I've hit the record button. I'm going to lead off with Gliscor here, as it ends up being Venusaur lead. That's fine, I'll just go for Protect and then see what they want to do. Hopefully it's not anything too scary. Just goes for Giga Drain. Okay, so I'm just going to Earthquake here to weaken this thing a bit and then force it to Synthesis, and then I'll go ahead and switch out. So it goes ahead and Sludge Bombs that time. I think I'll do that again, and now we'll go... Well, they're kind of healing a lot, huh? Let's Protect here. Get some health back, and now let's go Melmetal on the Giga Drain and figure out what I want to do about this. And I think I just want to go for Thunder Wave, because in case they Earth Power, that would be really annoying. Goes for Hidden Power, which doesn't even do that much damage, as we're able to get our Thunder Wave off. Really nice, because now I'm just going to double Iron Bash, and I think this thing is going to get hacked here, as it actually doesn't. Okay, never mind. But it's really low now, and this is a problem, so Coco is going to die. I don't know why Coco came out, but good night to that thing. I guess they kept Venusaur because it's kind of their best Keldeo counter, but out comes the Landorus T. They're really weak to Dragonite at this point. I definitely want to use that. In terms of right now, I think I will just go for double Iron Bash. They throw up their rocks, but they end up taking a lot of damage in the process. This should be Earthquake, as they actually U-turn. I thought for sure it would be Earthquake. That sucks a lot, because I needed to get the defog off. And now they get to do this, yeah. Let's Protect, as they show the Ice Beam. Okay, good to know at least. I feel like this is Scarfed. I don't know why. I'm really thinking Scarfed. I'm just going to assume Scarfed and go U and flip turn out of here. This has to be a Scarf set, the way I see it. And I want to get this defog off for my Charizard, so let's try to do that right now. As out comes Landorus. It's good to have Taunt. It's actually kind of annoying. Let's try to defog here. Hopefully they don't have Taunt. As they go Venusaur, perfect. Okay, I actually don't mind that at all. I could Earthquake, but they're just going to Synthesis here, right? So I think I always go Melmetal and double Iron Bash again. Yeah, there's the Synthesis, but now they have to switch into double Iron Bash or play around this Hacks again, which it's not going to go well for them this time if they stay in, I don't think. They might go hard Kingambit or Zamazenta. Those are both good plays, however, they're still going to take a lot. Like, Kingambit's going to take, like, what, 34 here? See if it's leftovers, too. As it's not. Do you have the Pursuit? I mean, I guess I'm dead either way if I stay in. Could go Keldeo. I don't really see Keldeo winning when they have Scarf Lottie plus Venusaur, so they do Pursuit Trap me. That was going to happen, yeah. This thing has to be... I mean, that has to be Scarf Lottie, so I'm going to go U and just throw off Fire Punch right now. There's no good switch-ins. They might Sucker Punch, but that would make no sense because I have the potential to Dragon Dance up here. I don't think you go hard Lottie, right? That would be a crazy play. I am worried about Lottie just because Scarf Lottie does kind of destroy the rest of my team with Luster Purge. However, as long as I can prevent rocks from going back up, it shouldn't be the end of the world. It's just about what they want to do right now. They do go hard Lottie. That's a crazy play in my head. If I Dragon Claw, I win. Honestly, it takes a lot too. So they're going to click a Dragon move here. We know that. I could go Gengar and risk the thing, but... if I know the Dragon move is coming out, yeah, we're going to go Gengar as the Draco. And now we're going to double into Gliscor, because it covers both the next Draco and Kingambit coming in, so I think that's the best play. As they just risk the... actually, it's not a tie, obviously, because they're Scarfed, so... this turn, they're going to switch out into Venusaur. Let's go Charizard on that. As Landorus comes out. That's fine too. I can Dragon Claw this thing. I am not max speed, but thankfully we're still faster. I didn't realize this was Adamant Charizard. But that's fully defensive Lando, it looks like. So we're fine into that. Lottie is going to come back out here. That man's a threat, man. How can I beat that? I mean, I guess Dragonite having its ability up is the big thing right now. And they can't get up rocks to break that ability anymore, so... yeah, Dragonite's the win con. In fact, it probably wins at +1. So this will be Draco from them. I'll sack Keldeo. Keldeo's pretty useless here. Goes ahead and throws off Draco Meteor. I'm curious as to whether Charizard dies at -2. We have regular Charizard in here. If I make it Mega X, and then I make it Scarf Latios, Draco doesn't kill, so I think I go Charizard here and throw off an attack. I mean, I could go Dragonite, don't get me wrong, but I think this is just the better play right now. Yeah, we're just going to throw off Dragon Claw. See what they want to do about it. I mean, Zamazenta, if it has Ice Fang, is a problem at this point, especially if it's a Rocky MZ. But like I said, I'm relying on Dragonite at +2 to win this game for me. Does +1 E-Speed knock out this thing from Dragonite? It looks like it almost always will, so as long as I don't low roll the E-Speed, this thing is checked. So yeah, Dragonite's the win condition. I just gotta get a Dragon Dance up, and then I can Z-move one Mon, E-Speed the Lottie. They actually stay in, which is the wrong play in my opinion. They needed this for Dragonite, so... I mean, they needed to go for the roll, really, is the big thing. But we're able to knock out the Lottie right there. Now, who's my setup fodder is the next question. Probably the Zamazenta? I mean, it depends on whether they have Ice Fang, like I said. There is the Zamazenta. If Dragonite gets hacked, I do lose the game. I think I'll go Gengar and just sack that off because it's kind of useless. Goes ahead and clicks Crunch. And now I go U and Dragon Dance, and we're just going to see what happens. This is super bulky Dragonite, geez. I have like no speed investment. I might actually just have to click a Z-move here, is what it's looking like. But now we're going to Dragon Dance and see what happens. Because if I'm bulky, I'm hoping I can take these hits pretty well. Yeah, we're like max HP, max attack. This EV spread is crazy. So goes for Stone Edge. It looks like I live the next one as long as they don't crit me, so that's all that needs to happen here. Don't crit. Come on, or don't have Ice Fang either. Yeah, I live it. It does 62 next, so... And if they switch out, then it doesn't really matter because I can just manual fly and still knock out everybody. So it's E-Speed here on the Sucker Punch, and then I just gotta not miss my flies and we should be good. If I miss a fly, I think we lose, unfortunately, but we're gonna try really hard not to do that right now. Maybe Gliscor can still just win if they're not Ice Fang, but I'm hoping Dragonite can just secure us the win. Because if Fly is a 90% accurate move, right? All I gotta do is not miss it. Well, let me think. If I Dragon Dance again, it doesn't matter, right? I'm not faster still. I would be 392 speed. Because what I think they're gonna do is fly and then switch out. But then I think Gliscor will beat it anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Okay, so we do get our fly up. It's 95% accurate. I'm not missing this right now. Come on. Wait, does Stone Edge hit Pokemon in the air? I don't think that's how that works, right? So yeah, they sack off Venusaur and come back in and hope this wins, but I don't think it will. Because I'll get to E-Speed it, and then Gliscor should beat it, because they don't have Ice Fang. So good night to that thing, and now it's just Zamazenta, which Gliscor should be able to deal with in the end. Let's go for E-Speed. I always keep the... Oh, they're howling. That's actually really scary. But I think that actually doesn't matter, because... Now they're in range of Earthquake, and I don't think they can kill Gliscor with anything. This is Fizz-Def Gliscor, so... Well, it's not really Fizz-Def, but... Let's just check Gliscor into +1 Stone Edge here. Wait, it could be Z-move. I think it's Z-move here, if I'm being honest. Regular Stone Edge. Are you Z-move? Or did you just read me? Don't show me Rocky M now. Did I just get outplayed? Okay, I didn't. Phew. I don't know. It never showed a Z-move, right? So I don't know what it was on. Okay, we have game number 2. Mega Lopunny is a really annoying Pokemon for this team, especially in combination with Alomomola, because my Scarfer, which checks the Mega Lopunny, doesn't really deal with Alo. However, I'm hoping that Dragonite or Charizard can just kind of come through for us. So this is great. I can go for Flip Turn. Even if they're like Scarf, Zen, Headbutt, they don't knock me out at all right here, so I can scout the set. As the Alomomola ends up coming out, it's not Rocky Helmet, so I don't know what it is, if I'm being honest, but I just go Gliscor. I think if I go Gliscor, they will just Flip Turn and let me Toxic this, so that's kind of my goal right now. And we don't miss our Toxic either, which is great. Every time I battle Prince 5, it feels like I dodge the Toxic, so I'm kind of happy that I didn't miss it when I'm using the team. So out comes Regidrago. I really don't know what to think about this mon. I kind of want to go Melmetal. How much do I need Melmetal for other stuff? Not really. Okay, so it is, in fact, Choice Specs Dragon Energy. That's really bad. Do I go Gengar and eat the hit to attack, or do I just... I think I have to go Gengar here and burn my Sash. Just to weaken this Dragon Energy right now. I have a feeling they're going to switch out into a Scarfer. I don't know what. I'm just going to go for Sludge Wave and hope they go Lopunny. So is this AV? It is AV, yeah. This is going to be a problem, man. I can't go out into Pokemon that give the Regidrago free attacks. And this team doesn't have a Fairy type, which is just making this way harder. If I Giga Drain, can I live a Flip Turn? I don't think so. I'm not going to recover enough. I think that would just be a throw. But I'll go for it, because I don't really see a point in switching here. It's still a losing position. Can I live? As they actually Mirror Code. What? I really think they should have done anything else there, but... So we know they're AV. If I go Dragonite right now, how are you stopping me? I mean, ideally I have damage on Gholdengo first, so let's not do that. I think I just go U and Dragon Claw Raw. Should kill this. Come on, knock it out. There we go. Okay, so Alomomola is dead. That gives me a chance using my Keldeo, and at least we have an Amon that doesn't allow an Regidrago. That's another big thing. I feel like they're going to U-turn. But at the same time, I need this Mon to win, so let's not risk anything. I got an idea. Okay, it worked out, yeah. So they're clearly a Z move set. Let's go for Surf now, and hopefully they're not like sashed or anything, but they might go hard Regidrago, honestly. Either way, though, I think Choice Scarf kills Landorus in one hit, I want to say. Because it's fully offensive with the Z move, clearly. They were predicting Gliscor there and wanted to break me. I was also considering staying in, but they do just go hard into this guy. So I could Surf again. I feel like they Draco Meteor this time. No, they do Dragon Energy. Okay, so I go U. Just hit him up with that Dragon Claw, as it does a lot. So this is where they go for that Flynium Z, right? Yep, there it is. Okay. I think we're going to win. I hope so, at least. I don't really know, but... Either way, if this is fully offensive, Charizard doesn't even outspeed it, which is kind of bad. I think it's got to be you and Dragon Dance. Or you and Ice Spinner is the other idea. Which is what I'm actually going to do here. They're kind of in a spot where I think they're forced to stay in. If I was just a normal Dragonite set, this would win right now, but we have this one. I'm hoping they just stay in here and I can knock them out and win with Charizard. Okay, so they do knock it out, or they knock me out, rather. I did just invite in Regidrago again if they want to do that. However, I don't know if they beat my Charizard at this point, although I might just lose to Lopunny is another problem. So this goes for Ice move here. Does it actually go for Fake Out? Do you not have an Ice move? I would be so happy if you don't have an Ice move. I don't think they have an Ice move. Are we going to get bailed out by that right now? If they take their time and then click Triple Axle, I'm just going to laugh. But I don't think they have an Ice move to knock me out with. Dude, that is a strong Pokemon, though. Like, why is it doing so much damage? Goes hard, Gholdengo. Good play. I'll just Earthquake. Maybe I should have just Earthquaked the first time. Because I'm actually faster and forced it out with the Eject button. Ooh, that's a cool strat. So I'm losing another Mon here, basically. Well, I definitely don't use this. We'll Protect just to stall out Dragon Energies in case it ends up mattering. Because they actually go for Draco. That'll knock out whoever I send out. But it also allows me to do this now. If I Dragon Danced here and they switched out, I would win. But I'm just going to Dragon Claw to play out the situation. Yeah, because I know they're not going to switch out there. They don't want to risk me just Dragon Dancing and winning the game raw. And I think I might win anyway right now. Assuming they don't have that Ice move, like I said. So out comes Mega Lopunny. I could stay in and try to Dragon Dance up, but I think in case they're Sucker Punch and put me in range, going Gliscor here is just the stronger play. So there's return. Doesn't do anything because I'm Fizz Def. Let's go for EQ again. And then, yeah, it's going to come down to can Gliscor solo. Goes ahead and clicks return. We protect here. I should have protected there maybe, but I was just thinking they might switch out into like Banded Cinderace. They just keep staying in and returning, right? That's their best play. Okay, so we're able to get this thing really low. They might actually come out on top in this 1v1, but... No, actually, it looks like I will have enough turns. I really want to Earthquake right now, but I don't think there's a reason to. Thing is, if I was able to, Charizard would just... Yeah, I should have Earthquaked, man. Okay, well, let's let them knock me out, maybe. I can protect again and see what they're doing. Power Ball, that's fine. No idea if that's banded, but I just protect here and not even care. Earthquake again, knock it out. Lopunny is at 17, comes out here. So there's two ways I can go about this. I think the correct way to win is just let them return me. If it doesn't kill, I just win. If it does kill, I think Charizard still has this. Okay, it doesn't even kill, so we're good to go, yeah. No ice move on Lopunny really saved me that one, wow. Got a third game, another Alomomola. Okay, so I really do want to go for the win with Keldeo. This team looks a lot scarier than the last one because they have this whole electric terrain thing going on, which I never like to see, however. I also don't see very good leads into Gliscor on their end, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that right now. I mean, Koko could be like HP Ice, but on this sort of team, is it like setup spam with Screens Koko and then they just have an Alomomola to pivot around? That's kind of something I'm wondering too. Might be Terrain Extender on Koko as well. So they do end up leading Koko. I don't know if this is Screens or not. I don't think they would be Specs, so I'm just going to go for Raw Toxic and see what they do about me. Okay, we end up poisoning Charizard. That's really good. I think I always protect here because if it's Zard Y, which it should be for the Sun, I get damage off and we can scout its move. HP Ice is crazy. Okay, why do you have that? So I could go Charizard X, but Charizard X is a win con. Stops the Iron Crown. I think because they've shown HP Ice, I don't want to go Dragonite and I just use Gengar right now. I can always stop Blaziken using Keldeo plus Fizz Def Gliscor. I think Gengar is fine. Mixes it up with the Weather Ball. This is great though because if they do stay in right here, they just lose their Pokemon. I could make like the crazy Giga Drain play predicting Alomomola, but I just want to knock them out. So we end up going out, we end up both going down right there. There we go. I can in fact speak. Let's go back to Gliscor, right? No reason not to. I mean, they might go Great Tusk, I guess. That's one reason not to. But I would expect, actually, they wouldn't go Koko when there's already E-Terrain up in my head. Blaziken is great for me. I can just go for... I could just throw out Z-Move, or I could opt to Dragon Dance, but I don't think they would protect on a mon that can Dragon Dance. Let's just go for Z-Move here. See what they want to do about me. Yeah, having to burn Sash Gengar like that was unfortunate. That HP Ice really caught me off guard. Okay, so I wish I didn't click my Z-Move, and I wish I just Dragon Danced, however. I think this is okay, maybe. Let's go Gliscor. As they try to Toxic, so now I can just Toxic them. I mean, it's super obvious what I'm doing, but I'm not really clicking Earthquake here. Is this going to be Weakness Policy? I think I have to just Earthquake it. Okay, so it's not Weakness Policy. That looks like Specs, maybe. That did a lot. Hold on, yeah, that did so much damage. Do I keep Gliscor at this health and switch out, though? No, I think I take the kill. You're not locked in. Okay, it's just not spit off Gliscor. Is that not tanky? Okay. Good to know, I guess. Secret Sword here. I'm hoping Alo gets to it KO'd, but I seriously doubt it. But they just give me Iron Crown. Perfect. Might be obvious that I'm Scarfed. I do regret what I did with my Koko just now, but I think we might still be okay with Charizard win con. Oh, that's very much a roll, I think. You gonna go for that, man? And yeah, you didn't get it. I was gonna say, that has to be a roll. Because this Melmetal has bulk, so... Outcome is this monster. Got a couple good plays. I could go hard Dragonite and keep this, but I don't think there's any reason to keep this around. It just dies to everybody. So right here, Charizard, not a bad play. I kind of need Charizard for Alomomola. I'm scared of Alo, basically, is what I'm saying. Because it's a Wish Protect set that could end up soloing the rest of this team if I'm not careful. Alright, let's go U. And let's Secret Sword. Hoping they go Alomomola and that it doesn't take... that it takes some damage, but that mon's a problem right now. So it's gonna Wish here. Oh, they actually Toxic immediately. So this thing is really low right now. I'm debating whether I should double into Charizard. As they Protect. Perfect. This is what I needed. So we knock it out. We don't have to lose to that mon, thankfully. And now Surf looks like it kind of just wins the game from Keld. I really think had they just kept the Alo, they would have soloed my team with it. So I don't know why they didn't. I can't let this Rapid Spin forever. I'll just Dragon Claw. I mean, I could Dragon Dance, but I think damage is better. Okay, so we should win. It's Rocky Helmet. They don't have a counter to Surf. If it's Sash, I still have my Dragonite in the back. Okay, so I'm still faster here. Double Protect is their first thing they need, as they don't even go for it. So nice, we win. We have another game too cool to lose. I mean, they have some cool Pokemon, like Mega Aggron, for instance, Hatterene. However, I think I really like my Charizard in this matchup, as well as my Gengar. So I do have to weaken the Kingambit, unfortunately. That's the thing that needs to happen. Always leading... well, if I lead Gliscor and they lead Gliscor, they get up hazards for free. It's just not a fun spot to be in. I think Dragonite might be able to win, actually. Okay, I'm just going to lead Gliscor and see what they do. Okay, so exactly what I thought would happen. Okay, or did happen, rather. Okay, but they always Protect, which is nice. Did they just go hard Alo? Or do they Protect first? I'm just going to Surf and scout out the Alo set right now. I think that's the best play. Maybe they carelessly stay in, but... okay, they do just stay in. So what do they do to me? Toxic. Okay, so now they're going to Protect. Which they have no reason not to. That was like Specs Keldeo. This thing would have just died. But maybe they know the team. Like I said, this team is very, like, well known on the ladder. Just because Prince 5 is always top 10 with it. And literally only runs this team. So it's kind of hard to keep secrets with it. Not that I'm saying this guy knows 100%. Maybe they just banked on me not being Specs. But who knows, right? I don't know why they're not Protecting. Like, you always Protect here. Just because even if I switch out, you get to Protect again. So my play here is to Surf and then double out Predicting Alomomola. Probably into... well, the problem is the mon that threatens that is Gliscor Toxic, and that just invites in the Gliscor again. Which puts me in this really annoying cycle of, well, how do I actually make progress? Oh, they actually don't Protect again. I don't get it. I feel like you Protect again there for free. So are you Specs Draco? That's another problem for this team. It doesn't have a Fairy type Pokemon, so switching it to Dragon moves is just a pain. However, maybe we can figure it out anyway. Okay, so I'm dead to Devastating Drake. Okay, that's a thing that's happening. Yeah, 100,000% they're dead. Go you. I could try to DD up, but I think I just Dragon Claw. I don't want to risk the entire game right now. Gliscor being low is really big, though. I don't know why they didn't Protect it to heal. Maybe they weren't convinced that I was locked in. So out comes Hatterene to go for Nuzzle. That's a good play, because I don't have my Gliscor to come in on Nuzzle anymore. We'll just let Melmetal get paralyzed. Fire Punch there felt aggro, and even if I Dragon Dance, I don't knock this out at +1, so it still would have ended up being bad. So there's the Nuzzle. I think this might end up being the first loss of the video. But we'll try. Like, I'm not just going to forfeit, right? Okay, we're getting unlucky now, too. So that's not good to see. Maybe they get up a rocks here, and there's nothing I can do about it, so let's just Thunder Wave. So they actually Body Press. That's fine. I don't mind Body Press too much. I'm going to get in Gengar here, hoping they body press again. And even if they get up rocks, then I get in before the sash is broken, so that's nice. But yeah, this team has a lot of like things I would not normally play with. Like it doesn't have hazards, and I love throwing up hazards, at least rocks. All of my teams usually have rocks on them. So right here, I could just Shadow Ball, which I think is the correct play, as they do have other moves. But we're getting the damage I need off on this for Charizard and Dragonite to be able to sweep potentially. Sacks off the Gliscor. That's really good. I love the fact that that's gone now. Who comes out though? I mean, like, I guess you go Raging Bolt and try to Thunderclap, right? Calm Mind. Okay, that's fine. I can always go Charizard. I was thinking about going hard to Charizard, and I kind of wish I did, but I think this is the more expendable Mon right now. Knocks me out with a +1 Volt Switch. Wow, that is a strong Pokemon. So I'm not going to get my free attack off with Charizard, which is annoying. Yeah, I don't think I can win this matchup. Goes Alomomola, which just threatens whoever I bring out, really. I mean, I'll go Gengar and Giga Drain it here, just to hope that I can live the flip turn. Hopefully it's not AV. If it's not AV, I'm about to do a lot and get a lot of health back. There we go. Throws off a Wish. Okay, so now they have to protect, I think. There we go. And we're actually making progress. So here they're going to switch out into Kingambit. Or maybe they'll sack somebody. I don't even know. I'm just going to Shadow Ball, though. Because I do need damage on Kingambit. As out comes this Mon. We always keep Gengar here. It's worth it. They might have Pursuit, as they do click Pursuit. And we do disable it, but it doesn't really help me at all. So Aggron's not low enough for Dragonite. It's got to be Charizard here, unfortunately. Yeah, but like I said, because I'm not Flare Blitz and I'm Fire Punch, as you can see, this is going to do 0%, so... I'm so close to winning too. Oh, I crit it. Wow, maybe we have a chance. Yeah, that did not kill without the crit. I needed that though. I had no other choice. So do you go Aloe here and stall me out? I mean, your set is like, what, Wish Protect, probably Toxic Flip Turn. That probably still beats me, but I'm going to try my best right now. What I need is damage on Aggron for Dragonite, but I can't get that. And more damage on Kingambit. No Earthquake is really brutal. If they give me Alomomola, I mean, I still can't win with Scarf Keldeo because of Raging Bolt, so... yeah, we can't really bank on that right now. Let's just see how they react to my next play. Like, if they go Alomomola, I think what I'll do is just throw off a Dragon Claw and then Dragon Dance after. If they're not Toxic Aloe, I might just win right now, is the thing. I don't know why they're not going Aloe. Like, if you're not Toxic Aloe, I don't know what you are on those last two slots, but I think I win then. Are they just running timer because they don't have Toxic on Alomomola? There's the Aggron. Okay, well, I needed damage on this anyway. So let's Fire Punch. Metal Burst. I should have Dragon Danced again. They just waited, so I had no idea. Dragon Dance again might have been the correct play. I don't even think I knocked this out with anything, so I don't know why I did this. Maybe I should have distracted Dragon Dance as a last-ditch effort play, but... if you had Toxic on this after all that, I would be surprised. Throws off a Wish. I mean, I can't let you pass that to Aggron, but you're going to get to if you flip turn. At which point I just forfeit. Yeah, they flip turn. If Aggron comes out here, I will hit this button. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Okay, GG's. We have another one. This might be the final one, depending on how long it is. Let's try to anti-lead this team using Keldeo. Yeah, like something like this is always leading here. I'll flip turn. If they are sashed, who do I want to bring out? Maybe I should just Secret Sword. Yeah, they're going to stay in and just die. Like, people have no shame, so I'm just going to go ahead and Secret Sword that, knock it out, and now deal with this Landorus in front of me. I think I just go Gengar before the rocks go up, or I go Gliscor, but they could have Taunt, so I don't want to do that just yet. So we get in for free, which is nice. They might go Terapagos, but I just want to Shadow Ball here. Oh, that's super bulky. And they get their Taunt off. Well, I'm just going to knock it out, and we get to keep our Sash up. So They're going to try to sweep me with one of these guys, clearly. Let's Sludge Wave a few times maybe, and hope I don't lose to this. Although I probably will. Okay, they don't Quiver Dance again, so Keldeo will check this, which is nice. They could Quiver Dance right now if they wanted to, as they do. I have E-Speed though, so we're not going to lose. Okay, we were going to lose, except I got a Poison, but eventually I was going to Sludge Wave Poison them anyway, right? Like, I Sludge Waved it 4 times. I wouldn't really say I hacked them in that spot. If they continue roosting, I think I just Nasty Plot. But they end up just getting disabled on Flamethrower. I still go Dragonite here every time and just E-Speed it. Knock that out. I do get Flame Bodied, so some revenge hacks, but like I said, I don't really know if I would consider mine hacks after they, like, literally gave me 4 chances to poison that. So we still have counters to Lele and Melmetal, unless it's, what's it called? Phytinium Z. I have Ice Spinner, so I'm not scared of this thing. Are you Weakness Policy? I don't think I lose even if you are, so it's fine. So they have to attack here. I'll just E-Speed to chip this down for Keldeo. If you click Dragon Dance again here, you're crazy. Okay, they do attack and we get our damage off. Nice. Devastating Drake. So your Outrage is what that means. Could still have Ice Spinner. I don't want to go Melmetal because I think I lose to Tapu Lele if I do. I think I have to go U and Air Slash once. As they do lock Outrage. Okay, perfect. So, well, not perfect per se, but I can Toxic and keep my Melmetal at full. And I think that might be enough to win. Or I Defog. Okay, we do live there. I did let them switch up moves potentially. Okay, so now it's just going to come down to hacks, basically. I mean, you go for Earthquake here. If you hit yourself, I'm in a great spot. As you do, perfect. Okay. I needed the hazards gone for Charizard to be at full to win this. That's why I just went for it. But now we might be fine because I'm at full health. If they got an Earthquake off there, it would have been much harder. I don't know if I would have lost, but I probably would have if they were Scarf Lele, but it's not over. I still might lose this just because Terapagos is scary. Are you Phytinium? No, you're just Focus Blast. Okay, so it comes down to a 1v1 that I think I lose, unfortunately, because I'm just going to let them knock me out here, obviously, with whatever they have. And then I got to go U. And I think Dragon Claw and then Roost and hope I'm not taking enough, but if they just click Terra Starstorm, I can't win, right? Unless I crit the second Dragon Claw. Wait, they didn't click. Oh, I do 58 second turn. Terra Starstorm is going to do a lot. I could Dragon Dance and hope I'm faster after, which I actually will be. So let's Dragon Dance, and then maybe we can win. Now here's the thing. If they Rapid Spin again and then Terra Starstorm, I might be in range. Which I'm hoping they don't realize. Just go for Terra Starstorm. Come on. Please. And then I think I win the game no matter what. I mean, they could Ground DMZ me right now and also just win. Instantaneously. Right? Did they haven't... Oh, no. They showed Z-move on Dragonite. What am I talking about? So, I think if they Rapid Spin here, they win the game. Because that'll put me at 68, which is probably enough to die to Terra Starstorm. I guess I can calc it while we're here. Oh, dude, I hate that this Charizard is regular. I always import it so that the team is mega. Terapagos, Terastal. Okay, let's get rid of Choice Specs. I said, okay, I was about to say, level 50? Yeah, it does too much, even if they make it timid. 60, actually, there's a chance I win. Because I'll be at like 70, they would need a good roll. I would be at 72 if they get the same roll. So I actually think, unless they like get a crit here, we're good. Because I get my Dragon Dance off and Dragon Claw kills now, right? And I'm faster because their max speed is 295. That knocked that out. There we go. We actually won that. Now, obviously, I won that because the Dragonite hit itself, right? If they were able to get the damage off on Melmetal, Lele could have knocked me out. Well, it might have still had to land a Focus Blast, but I think what they could have done was maybe just go hard Terapagos. But then my Charizard still 1v1s it the same way that I just did. And then I can Fire Punch the Lele as last mon and Oko it, because I would be at +1 speed, right? So I might have still been fine even had they gotten the Earthquake off. Yeah, I think it would have worked out the same way. I don't know if that's completely true, but that's how it plays out in my head right now. Anyway, I did hope you all enjoyed this. We did end up losing one game. Fought a ton of Alomomolas, but that's just kind of what I expect from ladder these days, so it's totally fine. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Later.